the students will have the opportunity to walk through their respective letter from their school and get a picture with their placard, their diploma placard. As soon as schools, step 2 would be as soon as schools are allowed to have students return, we anticipate in July or August, we would invite the senior graduates. They may be invited back for a special celebration at their school, high school gymnasium or football field where they can celebrate together with their peers. And the third phase would be if restrictions are lifted before the end of June, we will immediately forego the virtual graduation and hold a traditional graduation ceremony at each respective high school football field.
How would that look, and what is responsibility, or what is the Washington County School District willing to do as far as these kids getting recognized?
I can tell you right now that we've already partnered with Dixie State CEC TV, and they have committed to help us video the students walking through each of their letters and the announcement of their names, and so we'll have that portion through. They've also committed to allow us to bring the student speaker either into the studio and record the student speaker, or we can do that out on site, whichever works better for CEC and the school.
How many schools are we looking at, and when do we determine whether they have a virtual graduation, or do you just go ahead and do this virtual graduation and then come back and do it later, a real one, or what?
We're looking at 9 different schools, and so all 9 of our high schools, and we're just going to go forward with the virtual graduation right now because we have to actually start videotaping everything next week. So we have to begin next week, start videotaping everything to make sure we have it. And so we're going to move forward as though we are doing the virtual graduation. If at the end we end up doing a traditional, hey, we'll still have some great footage that the students will be able to benefit from because of the unique situation we've gone through with this global pandemic.
And you also mentioned to me earlier that each student will be walking through their prospective school letters.
Yes.
And I imagine you'll have a photographer there for that. This is a picture and a time that they can, kind of show off and say, hey, look, I've got my diploma, or here I am, I'm graduating class of 2020.
That is correct. And we're bringing in a professional photographer for that will take a picture, and the district is going to cover the cost of that. In the past, parents were obligated to decide if they wanted to purchase that photo from the photographer. And because of the situation we're in, we actually feel like it would be best if we offered that to every single graduate. So we'll have a professional photographer there. They will take a picture of the student as they walk through their letter, hold their diploma, and that will be provided to every single graduate in the school district, courtesy of Washington County School District.
The only thing we're missing right now is the moving of the tassels. So maybe the students will move their own tassels.
They'll be able to sit at home with their parents, with their family members, and watch the live stream as it takes place on CEC TV, and move their tassel, and they'll be able to blow their air horns as loud as they would like at home.